Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Outpost. And we are now all wrapped up with the Book of Boba Fett. And here we have the announcement of the Boba Fett Deluxe 1/4 scale. Now, let me tell you, this thing looks amazing. I don't have too many, well, first off, I don't have any Hot Toys quarter scale figures. I have a few of these. I have a couple NECA ones, and I think those are NECA. And a couple cheap ones over there, too. But I don't have anything quarter scale from Hot Toys. And this Boba Fett Deluxe version, which I would not be getting because I just don't have the room for it. I'll get the regular version. But this version looks amazing. Even the base here is pretty cool. I don't think you really need the base unless you have a lot of real estate to put that thing. Because that right here, that's going to be pretty big. I know I don't have the real estate for it in my office here with the shelves, and maybe in my little movie room I might have some room for it, but I just don't know if I'd want to spend the extra money on this base. Because let's see, I don't know if you can get them a little cheaper from here, but that's the deluxe version. The collector's edition without the base, I mean, that's over $100 difference. It's a $110 difference. And this would be the version I would get, just this and the standard. I think comes with a stand I saw. Let me see if I could scroll over real quick. Actually, we'll just pick these up here and put them on the screen. Like, look at the detail of all of these things. I mean, God, that is incredible. I'm not sure if I like the camera angle on this one. It looks a little warped, maybe a little too close because it looks a little funky. Okay, so let's talk about this head sculpt. Holy crap, that thing looks amazing. It's unbelievable. So all right, so here's everything that comes with the standard normal version of it, which is probably the one I would get. I don't really think I would go for the diorama base, simply for the money, simply for the space that it's going to take up, because this thing's going to be, I think they said the height of the figure is like something like around 17 inches, which is, I think, about all the same thing I have there on my top shelf. But you can see here, they do take up some space, all these guys here, and I don't think I would invest that space into the figure and a diorama piece. So honestly, I think I would just go with this thing. Simply money, simply space, and I really don't mind this stand. Looks great to me. So let's dig in a little bit here. He looks phenomenal. All the paint weathering, all the detail, that looks fantastic. And I know that they're going to do these. I've seen a few of their 1/4 scales in some local shops. And the detail and the clothing and, just the amount of time that they must put into the quarter scale versions are insane. I love all the paint apps. I wonder if that missile comes out. Yeah, I guess it does, because I don't see it here. Oh no, the backpack, the rocket pack, I guess, comes off as well. I'm not sure if I would display him with the head sculpt just like this, because this is actually a great pose and super simple, and it's how you see him 99% of the time in the Boba Fett show, which is kind of bummy, but yet I guess kind of cool. I don't know. I'm all over the place with that, because I would really love to see him more like the Mandalorian and just leave his mask on, because helmet on, because we know him like that. He was always this mystery character, and then all of a sudden he's got this poof face constantly, which I'm not really sure how I feel, but I guess it's kind of cool. But the work they did on this, let's see if I can get a closer look. Look at that. The skin texture, the eyes, it's unbelievable. The paint applications, the eyebrows. They did such a fantastic job. And I'm assuming that the translation from these pre-production models are going to completely translate over to the final productions, because it's a large figure. Why would it not? It's not like the 1/6 scale figures that, yeah, I could see how it loses its detailing and stuff like that getting into mass production and getting it into our hands. But figures that are this big, I can't imagine it losing much detail at all, if any. This is incredible. I mean, it looks like it's right out of the show. Now, I do have the Mythos Boba Fett, and I think it was from Sideshow. Very, very weak joints and everything, but I love the look of that character. This is probably my favorite look of Boba Fett from all the years of Boba Fetting in Star Wars. I mean, this is incredible. Now, these are pretty cool. It looks like the hologram of what we're just going to call him Slave 1, because we know what it's called. And it looks like you can insert it this way and standing up. So it's landed and in flight position, so that's really cool. I don't know if I'd ever use a hologram. Some of these things have holograms behind me, and I don't have any of them displayed outside of one that comes with the little bench that R2 came with. It's over here. Let me show you. So this is the hologram one that I have on display. Ooh, and the cups fall off. I actually have a full review on the whole R2 unboxing and everything. This is, I believe, all from Sideshow as well. One of my favorite pieces, but also probably one of my cheapest feeling pieces. I do think they did a good job, and I left that hologram on there just because I display it by itself on the display over here. Okay, so we looked at these holograms already. So let's flip around. Now we have Boba's, I guess, fortress, which used to be Jabba's palace. Also a very nice piece to have. Again, I would never use it. Maybe some of you would display it with it. And this seems to be about everything. He's got his blaster, his fire blaster over there, which is really awesome. Alright, let's just take a little dive into the deluxe version and see if we can get a peek at that base a little bit more. Because it's a very nice looking base. It looks a lot like the stone structures and everything from Jabba's palace over there. See if we can find one that has a little bit more detail. Here we go. Zoom in. Can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. Whoop. Boom. There we go. That is not working out very well. Alright. Do they have a close-up version? I don't even know if they do. The fire effects are always done so well, but the problem I have, unless you light them separately from the side, which you could see here, the photographer lit it from over here to backlight all of this, and you could see all the light and everything falling on him. These don't light up, so they don't look that amazing in the display unless you can figure out a way to actually light them. Either way, it's still a great addition to every Mandalorian thing. Oh, here we go. Here is the base. Okay. It's a very nicely painted, it looks very, very good. I mean, the stone looks great. You know, the emblems look great. All of this stuff looks like we have LED lights here and everything that like lights up. The crotch grabber. It is very well done. I just don't know if I would have space for it, nor do I think it's worth it. I don't honestly care. I don't think it really makes a whole lot of difference between him standing on this here or him just standing on a regular base. I mean, it's not doing anything for me. I guess if you were to build a little environment around it, and let me see, like something like that looks great. But who has the space for this? You know, not many of us. You know, I'm here in a 10 by 10 office room where I work out of that is filled to the max with figures. And as much as I would want the diorama base just to have it, I don't think I would use it. Yep, that is an amazing figure. I think it's going to be my first Hot Toys quarter scale figure, which I'm going to have to figure out what to do with. thinking maybe I'll have to empty out one of these top shelvers, or it'll go into my moving room on a little display somewhere. But let me know what you think about this figure. Would you pick it up? Would you pass on it? Would you get the base with it? Or just a normal figure, you know, with the regular stand like I'm going to get? Help me out by giving this video a like and subscribe to my page, and happy collecting. Have a great time collecting. I'll see you all in the next video.